Yeah, so this is part 3. Left off straight away, recorded straight away, just checking if it's still recording. Been recording for about 10 minutes or so, so I should have plenty of memory to play with, so I can keep doing this one all night. But as I promised to say, part 3 I'll leave to the wrapping. I might take a minute here to refresh myself. I mean, I've been... Anyway, the train's here, so I'll just pause it for a second. Sweet, so it's just paused for the train to go past. I really love those freight trains. Do you ever wonder where they go? You know, like, ever thought of jumping on one, just letting it take you wherever the hell it's going? Probably to some train yard. Could be even as close as the one, I think the port one in Redfern or someone. I don't know. Anyway, look, wouldn't it be nice just to get on a random train and just let it take you like a random plane? I mean, pack your essentials, pack your water, your phone, heaps of money in case you need to get back. If you want to get back, sometimes I feel like taking off, you know. I'm sure it's occurred to everyone. Wouldn't be going for too long. I just sometimes want to go. Change is as good as holiday as well. So I've been changing up. I've been doing a lot of mingling with random people I meet. You know, the kind that you see on the street, and they're having a little bit of a rap battle going on. It's kind of nice, you know. Don't overstay your welcome. Just jump in. I'm going to turn around here and walk back, not the way I came, but walk another direction, only because it's going to be strange if I'm walking past the train station and people are only looking at me and going, what this guy up to? I just don't feel like particularly being noticed right now. I just feel like I like the company that people in the cars and trains going past. It's nice. Definitely don't want to be home watching TV. That's one thing I don't want to do. I've grown really sick of doing that. I used to love watching TV, daytime soaps, whatever, when I got the chance. But then I realized this is batshit boring. You want to be able to go out and have fun. It doesn't mean you have to go do silly stuff. You can go for a nice walk. And I was exaggerating before a little. It's not really a dodgy area where I'm right now, but it's not the best. Just saying, you know. And so I'm gonna go into this street over here, across the road. Oh, there's a bus coming up. I won't go now. Are you turning or not? Thing indicated in his slowing down now. Alright, crossed. Suppose as I grow up I'm getting a bit more wary of cars. I just don't have the time for a broken leg or anything like that. I just really don't. I just want to be healthy, like, as long as I can. I was sick for a while. If you watch some of my other videos, I was getting bad on the drink. I mean, really bad. I was just doing it excessively. I couldn't stop either. Plus I was on something else at the time, not even bad, just something that was supposed to help me, but in the end it turned out this wasn't helping. It was really sort of like it was like, well, I'll just tell you, it was lithium. They give it to people who have bipolar, and supposed to stabilize the mood. It did nothing. In fact, it made me turn numb. I had no emotion whatsoever. I look back at the videos when I was on it, and it doesn't seem like I don't have an emotion while watching myself. But believe me, what was going through my mind was simple, like, get up, work, go to sleep. There was no joy. I mean, the good part is depression went away. But the bad part is this, I was really like a walking zombie. It wasn't fun. I didn't even know it. That's the thing. It's only when you come out the whole prescription ride that you start realizing, oh, I did that? Like, what the, you know, stuff like that. And then I'm not talking about bad stuff, I'm talking about like, why was my room always messy? I mean, I couldn't keep it clean. I would just come home, dump all my shit literally onto the table and just forget about it. And after a while, it would just accumulate. And the thing is, what you do constantly stays as a habit. So after I got off the prescription ride, I was doing it unintentionally. Like, I just realized, now I've got like some say nice drink or whatever, solo, something in my bag that's been sitting there for 3 weeks because I haven't been bothered to put it in the fridge, and I'm wondering why it's stale. Stuff like that, you know, stuff that would piss anyone off. Especially, working was different, however, because you sort of have the habit where you clean at work, but you're a mess at home, or something like a saying, a tidy desk is a sign of a cluttered drawer. However, I had no drawers, so I didn't have the chance to put them in the drawer, so it was just a mess on the table. So back to some relevant, handy topics. I suppose I've been charging up my vocabulary long enough. The reason why I started talking is probably because I tried to rap before. You should watch part 1 and I was stumbling onto my words. So I wanted to, haven't had the, as I said, I've been kind of down for the last few days. Not much has happened. I was putting on my glasses now, I was crossing the road. I can see well, but not at night. It's like, anyway, and I guess so I've been unable to yap. I've been literally in my own world, stuck in silent, not talking to anyone. It's really annoying to myself, because if you stop talking, at least talk to yourself, like out loud, or pretend you're talking on the phone like I am now. Who cares? Just work your muscles, because if you don't use it, you lose it, truly. I for some reason I have this inability to feel my right pinky. It's really worrying. It's like it's gone completely numb, and it started when I accidentally, no, I did it on purpose. What I meant to say is that the silly pot was hot from the base to the tip of the handle. Now, I don't know who designed that, because you put water in a pot to boil, at least make the handle like that hard plastic, or somehow design it so the heat doesn't get to the metal tip. Obviously I should have known that. Obviously I was doing something at the same time, and as soon as I did that, the next day my hands developed this yellow tinge. Now I was going nuts. I literally thought I had like meningococcal and my hand was about to fall off. I was packing, but I couldn't go to a hospital because I was under so much anxiety that I couldn't bring myself to get there in the first place. It's a weird experience, I'm telling you. So you don't want to be in a situation where you're unable to ask for help. Anyway, it turns out I was fortunate to get a lift to the medical practice, and all it was, they said, "What are you eating?" And I said, "Oh, just a normal egg, meat, eggs, 2 veg, you know." And they said, "Have you ever started taking any supplements?" And I was being given, not given, I looked in the magazine and I saw this stuff called turmeric, which is apparently really good for you. So I started taking that, and didn't know that the actual food The actual stuff in turmeric makes you go yellow. I was literally yellow like The Simpsons. No joke. No word of a lie. I'll pause it here in a second as well. Yeah, so I just walked past the house and I smelled the strongest smell of pot. Oh yeah. And I was like, ah, oh, damn, lucky. Hard to get that shit sometimes. It's like, who do you go to, you know? Once in my funny days, I was just walking along the street and just spotted two blokes, and they seemed, you know, very laconic. So I approached them calmly and asked if they can, you know, get me some. And I thought in the second after that was made to ask him, I thought, oh no, what have I done? What if these are undercovers? I'm like, I don't even know what an undercover would look like. They I guess they come in all sorts of shapes. Having a bit of a party here. Probably a 21st. Playing some jazzy tunes. Oh, looks like a really friendly crowd, and I'm not being sarcastic. I was the type of parties that I'd like hang out. But what would I say? What would I do right now if I was invited? For example, if they said, "Oh, you know, come in and have a beer," I don't know these people. And as I said, when I was younger, I would just jump, like not gate crash it, but try to find a way how to get in, you know, trying to get myself on the list there. But a party I haven't been to for a long time, it's not sad, but I do miss those days. But you know, in a funny way, I'm glad to be free right now, so I can go that way, left, straight, back if I want to. You know, sit down here. No one's gonna ask me what I'm doing. Sometimes you get asked, like, "Are you alright?" Like, yeah, I'm alright. You know, just calm down. If they're really genuine, then you have to say what's wrong, and then you have to be worried that they're gonna think you're boring or go tell, you know. No, I don't need those hassles. Oh, hell no. I really need to go to find a place, sit down. I think this is the church, so I'm not going to do anything bad. Just take a moment. I don't know what just got into me, but thinking about that party. Alright, I'm just going to pause because I'm going to be silent for a minute, so there's no point for me to keep talking.